What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and today we're going to be checking out No, I'm Not a Human, a hotly anticipated release in the indie horror scene if the popularity of the demo is anything to go by. This one's set in a doppelganger outbreak and tasks the player with determining if the visitors seeking shelter at our house are human or not. And based on what I'm seeing on the main screen here, this may or may not be an ad for dental surgery. But at any rate, let's hop in and test how good our perception is. New game. Scenic. Waterfront property. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Is this the developer? We went to the beach. It was filthy. It was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Kitty cat! Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Why would you have your windows open? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, our ritual of starting the game by turning the mouse sensitivity all the way down. Gamepads, oh, not using a gamepad. That feels better. It's a little bit quick, but we'll deal with it. A knock at the door. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How's your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. ... Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? See you in the morning. You're just gonna come into my house and sit in my kitchen and wait for me to wake up? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Our house has a very strange green tint to it. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying in the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Now, until the sun comes up at least, kind of look like they're dead. Hope you're right about them being drunk. But yeah, you need, for starters, some, like, interior lights might be useful. I don't see a single lamp or overhead light or a flashlight. Loneliness and isolation. You have a poster celebrating loneliness? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. What, are you afraid of your storage room? A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. Well, give him some food. He's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Go help him! No. I don't care if the world is ending. You help that dog. Man, we're not allowed into any of the rooms in our own house. Kombucha? This is bootleg kombucha sitting in the stationary desk in our hallway. You have a cat. Where's your cat? Kombucha, my favorite drink. Makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. What does it do? Oh, saves the game. Well, we don't need to save just yet. I mean, we just started. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. What time is it? Do we even have a clock? Also, I feel like that view is significantly different from that view. It is Rumeralia the 31st. Okay, I think I've done criticizing this guy's interior decorating. Let's go to bed. Oh, we can interact with stuff in the bedroom. There we go. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why? What's out this specific window? Can't watch TV. We can look in the dresser. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. What? I mean sleeping by the nightstand. That's literally where nightstands go, is next to your bed. Or do you mean on that side of the bed? I hate having convenient access to a flat surface. Alright. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, don't want to look that way. Okay, we can't look at the TV anymore. Oh, we can turn the TV back on. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully. Oh, did we just use one of our... Oh. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. I think I might have wasted our... We have some kind of like stamina or energy bar in the top right there, or top left even. So we have to be careful what we interact with, I suppose. I'm afraid of looking out right now. It will make me go blind. Oh, right, because of the sun. I'd better take a peek at night. Okay, let's root through our own house. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. I see you had an enriched childhood. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. Is that a rule? Crosses need to be in the corner? News to me. Hello? Beer Day 1. Looking? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. These people would just leave me alone already. Well, it's not you in the crowd. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Relatable. You are just in my kitchen. Why are you in my house? Heh. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Nope. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? Oh, now who the hell needs it? I can't look in my fridge, but we can talk to neighbor. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why is that? Yeah, please explain. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. God, this guy is just taking over my life, huh? Such a list of rules for me all of a sudden. What do we need to do, and then what? Seemed like the same question. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, Stick together with me and my family. Why don't you just invite me over to your house? I guess there'd be no game then. All right, that's it for me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 788-248. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Like instantly, just when I woke up, walked down my hall, drank a beer, and went back to bed. Oh, it's a tiny house on like a big island. Got it. Wait, so is this guy just gonna be stuck in our kitchen all day? Like he can't leave and go out in the sun because it's dangerous, right? You said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Who's he? Dad? Okay, nothing else. This feels like a bit of a point and click, like a hog, an object, hidden objects finding game. Clicking around the screen, trying to find something that's interactable. A house with history. Explore the past of your home. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. But the bathroom? You want the person staying in like the guest bedroom, or I guess in this case that's the living room on the other side of that. Just to be able to like look in on you taking a shower? And they sealed it up, but only on one side. Okay. Never mind. I think that's it. Yeah. No one will be out in the street at this time of day. Nobody goes out during the day, are you daft? Who's this? No smokes. Can we call him while he's at our house? She's gonna pick up 788-248. Invalid? You gave me a fake number, neighbor. Are you a visitor? Did I misread that? 788-248. Dun dun dun. I'm sure it's because he's here and not a valid person to call, but still, it's suspicious. Can we confront him about it? Why are you at your house picking up the phone? By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you feel really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Well, I don't seem to be able to do that, so... No, it's in the fridge. Excuse me? Damn. I wonder if we were... Oh! Can we get the roach? We can click on it. It's clickable. You just can't do anything with it. What are you doing in my fridge? Stay away from my kombucha. Oh, oh, oh! It looked like there was an interaction thing there for a second. Let's wait for him to come back. We're ready. Nope. Bober Cerny. I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Ooh, that beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Reduces energy to 0. We give ourselves a debuff. I guess we can save now. Oh god. Oh. Does that come back every day, or is that like a one-time use thing? Shit. Well, we'll find out. Go to sleep. Go outside. Someone's at the door. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Uh-oh, our kombucha didn't come back. Oh, we refuse to go into our rooms at night. Interesting. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. Damn kids, get off my yard! They're sitting around with a care in the world. Oh, they're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. They don't seem too concerned about this doppelganger apocalypse going on. No smokes. Can't use the phone at night. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Well, they should tell that to the teenagers. I'm coming, what? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Is it the man that's in our kitchen? What's your dad's name? You forgot his name. Oh, wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people, too. Well, you didn't answer the question. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. He just appears. Somehow he crawled out of the window of the kitchen and snuck around the outside of the house. Bye! Hello? Oh. He just goes up and up for days. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? I mean... You do look like a bit of a beanstalk. No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never gonna get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? ... I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. I would definitely not jail with this person in real life, but come on in. Oh, he got a little shorter. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. And... Where this is just a queue forming outside, or what? Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there's heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean. I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with all these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon, please. Come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. And can we... Oh, never mind. We almost got away from the door. Enough. Stop fidgeting around and stand still. Oh, God. I think you had an alien baby. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had you had 5 kids? Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where does your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Is there any reason that we shouldn't just invite everyone in and then figure out if they're doppelgangers or not later, right? Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Like, if there's somehow you can figure out whether or not they're a doppelganger just in there on your front doorstep, which I don't think you can. Unless they've obviously got, like, eye stalks or something. I think you just have to, like, let people in, and then in the morning you can grill them and put them through the tests and whatnot, right? So, we're just gonna load up. We did not get our kombucha back, so, oops. Noted. And then we'll go to bed. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. No, it's the radio. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. I mean, are these the same people, or is this, like, the person that he's doppelganging, but corrected his teeth into perfect teeth? That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Oh, okay, so we only have 2, period, energy. I wonder if that's something that we can, improve. The tall man. He has a very tiny head for his extremely tall body. He's like 15 heads tall. Yes, was there something you wanted? I need to test you. Oh, we have 3 people, but only 2 energy. Oh no. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Are we considering that perfect white teeth? I mean, these are the nicest looking teeth that I've seen so far in this entire game. Pretty yellow, right? I don't think so. So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. I pulled out my gun. We're gonna leave you alone. Yeah, it is a bit suspicious of somebody who smokes and drinks, has teeth that nice. Very suspicious indeed. Hello. That is one suspicious looking child. Alright, where is everybody? Okay. Oh. I need to check myself. Wait, we have to check ourselves for being a visitor? Screw this. Do we test the crazy person or the suspicious alien child? It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired, like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this, but it's too late to change any of that now. It's stuffy in here. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Teeth. Please. Everybody's got perfect teeth now all of a sudden. You know, I never used to care about them much, but I just didn't have the time. But now, I regret that. Both of these seem like very nice teeth. I mean, they're not like fake denture-looking perfect teeth, but they're definitely much nicer than any other pair of teeth we've been shown in this game so far. But I don't know if one positive is enough to justify shooting somebody over yet. But at any rate, we are out of energy. So let's just... Can we talk to people? I hope this all ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was just yesterday. I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek quiet-like and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there! She's not well! Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear, and then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I'm not quite sure what was being insinuated by that, but I'm also not sure how that answers the question of how they lost their house. We have not talked to you. We checked you. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. It was anger that got me angry. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves! Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Okay, well, there's nothing else we can do but go to bed. And hope nobody kills us in our sleep. Okay, we can't check on anybody. We can look out the window, though. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. Nobody seems concerned about the doppelganger threat. If only for a moment. The visitor threat. Like, isn't the whole point of holding up in your homes is because it's dangerous outside? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. See, this is what I'm talking about. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Should we call our neighbor and say like, hey, there's a murderer just outside the house? We can't use the phone. Oh, well, I found the murderer. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. It also seems like his jaw is split open like a predator. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. We should probably let the person who's on our doorstep right now know that there's a murderer just like 15 feet away. It's the Spanish Inquisition? What is this? I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child. I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens! I would have never figured that out if you had not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? You should get out of here. In fact, I'm not even going to tell you about the murderer standing over there. So, that's how it is then. Oh yeah, look at those glowing eyes. You turn away a poor old woman in need? My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. Yeah. Save it for the church. Ooh, heavy thuds. Hey, kid. How are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, and slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out. Every last one. You want to hunt the visitors. Aren't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell if I'm gonna just shoo 'em away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come on in. I knew you weren't soft. You've got some backbone, son. We'll wipe 'em out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to take too many more people, because we've already got twice as many people as we have the energy to check out. Yo! He's got an Amogus shirt. This man is not staying at my house. It also looks like he's had his head sewn back on. You've been seeing all this shit going on. Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Let's hear it. Dying ain't a part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? You should leave. Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Well, this video just got demonetized. Nothing I monetize, but... Still dead. Still there. Okay. These seem to be a one per night type deal. I don't... Hello? Is this something we need to check? Okay, so he's at least consistent about being a smoker. What? Who are you talking to? Can I turn the music down a bit? Huh. Snoring. At least somebody's actually sleeping at night. Smells like someone died tonight. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Alright, which one of you guys died on my watch? Where is your child? No. Yeah, well, at least we know he wasn't a visitor. Seriously, where is the kid? Yo. So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Hands. Here, take a look. I think that's clean? There's shovels, not palms. All for the kids. Leave her alone. Okay. Do I need to, like... do something with the trash bags here? We're just gonna leave this person bagged up in our floor. I hope this all ends soon. What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there. And then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. What is going on? I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like I was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted over for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran, and I never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Double rainbow all the way across the sky! I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. Okay, well, let's test you. Let me see your hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check, but okay. Take a look. That's dirt, right? That's totally dirt, right? What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. Nah, bro, you're out of here. I'm scared of dying. But wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Not on my watch. Identify a visitor and take action. Oof. That's brutal. I feel bad because they were well, not kind of, they were a very sympathetic person, but it was all a ruse. Well, we lost 2 people, but we still have 2 people, so we broke even. Oh, what is this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left to right. Okay. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Put the instructions away. Verdict to bep. Interesting. What's with the white bar going up on the right side here? Anne? Oh, okay. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. Is that going to add it here? 777-460? Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello? Who are you? What do you mean? I see. You avoided my question. It seems a visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came. But no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal home computer at home? No. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Nice try. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha, occasionally? Oh no, You must stop immediately. Kombucha is a known and ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely, or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Is this like breaking the fourth wall and talking about us, the player? Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call is a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Amateurist exorcism. Keep control over your body. What? I need to check myself. Screw this. So, are these... Did these just disappear on their own, or what? Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. Yeah, I already dealt with that. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold, no siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Supposedly it's not safe to be alone. Well, I went and figured something out, didn't I? I'd be Wormchow by now otherwise. I used to think I was dumb to let them strangers in. Figured I was safer on my own. Then that varmint showed up. Ain't never seen a beast like it. You saw the tall, pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. Wait, so you brought him to me. It's your fault. If you only knew what I done been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. What was that? There's some graphical glitch here. Also, where are these wires going to? They go from my front door. The switch at the front door has an outlet and a switch. And it goes up into the ceiling. For what? This light? Who's left? The ranger guy and you, right? With the missing child. Which is also highly suspicious. But at any rate, let's go to bed. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Okay, it's like there shouldn't be any noise going on there. Does nobody sleep but me? Let's check this window. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Oh, they're charred because of the sun? It's that crazy hot outside? You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about the pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Oh, I know where he is. He's at the lighthouse in Static Dread. Let's go look for him there. He's right here, guys! What kind of security task force can't find the guy they're looking for standing on the house that they're 10 feet away from? Howdy. We meet again. Just immediately, I'm not letting you in. What do you want? spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun! I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? Looks like he's taking a really satisfying poop right now. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. And then he vanished in a cloud of smoke. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kinda knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sorta lay low in here for a bit? What do you need help with? Well, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. It's gone. Sorta lost it on account of my own stupidity. What's gone? Not that I'm dumb exactly, just trusted the wrong guy, you know? What happened to your car? What happened? Where did there was no mention of the car. What are we talking about here? I asked what he needed help with and he just says it's gone. What happened to your passenger? I don't know if this was oddly translated or if there's like a title or a card missing, but there's a whole bunch of information that was not shared before this point in the conversation. What happened to your car? Those damn FEMA asshats jacked my ride. So I was driving this fair, right? But when I noticed his teeth were too white, way too white, you know? So I kinda snuck him over to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first they praised me like, good job, citizen, help us help you, yada yada, but then jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kinda cracked one of them with a bottle I had sorta stashed in my coat and legged it. You know what? I have 2 vacancies now, so come on in. What is with this? What is with this horrible serial killer look you have going here? Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Don't trust FEMA, huh? Sounds like something a doppelganger, or I guess a visitor would say. Is that a knock? That was the daintiest knock possible. Oh. Very interesting pill-shaped head you have, my fellow. So, we meet again. Again? I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open it right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. What? What's going on? I mean, I would have let a cat in regardless. Can the visitors even be cats? Because that's how you guaranteed 100% will be able to get into people's houses. Just pretend to be cute cats. Hello, I'm here from the cat distribution system. May I come in? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I don't know how you could possibly know that, but okay. Okay, so we have snoring in here. We only let one person in tonight, right? He's still humming away. I don't hear anything in there. Are they actually in here? Do they not count as being inside until the next day? Go to bed. Smells like someone died. What? Oh, FEMA has taken new measures to address ongoing visitor invasions. I accidentally hit space and skipped a card. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Oh my. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Alright, who's dying now? Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and a respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming. Oh, the bar is how soon until the text moves. How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. And then he died. Okay. Are there other stations we need to scan for, or what? Okay, you're still here, so you could potentially be a visitor still. You are... Just the eyes, they're so menacing. It's conjunctivitis awareness, say. Because of the red eyes, I get it. Oh, well, rip. Okay, well, we have 3. Let's see. Was it you? Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Still think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kinda messed up heading to FEMA like that. Shouldn't have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know? I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was a human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. I need to check you. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no, just, you'll see for yourself. Eyes. My eyes are always tired. Hard to keep them shut though. No red eyes, okay. I'm just used to watching everything. Who's driving behind me? Who's staring? Who's staying eerily quiet? Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. I need to check you. Let's see your hands. Alright, they ain't exactly pretty, though. Those look clean? They're just normal hands, man. I figure if I didn't smoke, I'd have picked my fingers bloody from the nerves by now. Okay, so if it's not you, it has to be you, because there's nobody else. He didn't kill himself. Where is your child? Did you call your husband? Why should I? He just makes some excuse. He never lifted a finger. It was all on me. The kids, the house, the bills. Sometimes I think we were just tolerating each other, but he never left me for whatever reason. Maybe I was too convenient, or maybe he was just scared I'd gut him if he ever tried. God, I'm tired. Hey, here's an idea. Maybe you should call him. His number's 234934. Give him peace of my mind. After all, they're his kids too. He should help look for them. 234934. Deadbeat mom's husband. He's gonna say, my wife is dead. 234934. Huh? Yeah, hello. Your wife needs help. Your wife gave me this number. Uh-huh, and she's lost all the kids. Uh-huh, once again, she couldn't care less about her own kids, and now I'm the one who's got to clean out the mess. Go figure. Did you check her mother's place? Maybe you could come get her? Let her go herself. She's not a princess. She's got 2 working legs, right? So what's the problem? Anyway, I'll tell her you're alive. Don't bother. What's the point? We don't give a damn about each other. I have no idea why we're even getting involved. Whatever. Hope you two have a wonderful life. Okay, well, everything's pointing to her being real so far. She did have slightly suspicious teeth, but... I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Eyes. Look then. Look at my special eyes. See these huge bags? Yeah, that what you sleep... Yeah, that what sleep deprivation will do to you. But it has to be... I mean, it could be the other guy, but both of these... Well, I guess she did have the teeth, right? So, not every doppelganger will show every sign. Yeah, I cannot decisively say which one is which. It's more likely her, because he passed both tests. He didn't have red eyes, he didn't have dirty fingernails. She quite possibly had perfect white teeth. The game didn't acknowledge it, like, oh my god, your teeth are so brilliant. But they did look very nice, and she does not have red eyes. So right now, I'm suspecting her. But we can't do any more testing, so I guess we'll just go to bed, and if he dies in the night, then we'll know it's definitely her. Is it always just the same sound coming out of the rooms? Because, like, the last guy who was in there also had coughing. Oh god! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. I can't help but notice there's no bullet holes in the guy. Did they even try to shoot him? Yep, this entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? And yet, people are still showing up in my house like nothing's going on. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. Well, then you might want to check the side and rear of my house. It shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Shouldn't we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel better. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Just seem to have a plan of action. Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything is above board, and then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. But I could be a visitor who killed the guy who did own this house and is now pretending to be the owner of the house. So I understand why it's a gameplay mechanic, but it doesn't make sense lore-wise. Oh, okay, well we know who the visitor is. Oh, right, more people. More people. Oh, I don't know why, but this guy just looks hilarious to me. Hey, buddy, you got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? He looks like somebody's, like, conspiratorial uncle. How do I know you're really a stand-up guy? Believe me, I got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only 'cause I envy them. Oh, he's got that murderous glare. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stiff on me. One or two weird traces make you a visitor. I would never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever they're saying on TV. I couldn't even... Never mind. I couldn't even follow through on killing my wife. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy, but hey, what's wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you sane, buddy, even if everything else is going to hell. Without 'em, I'd be long gone.
Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Come on in. Thanks a ton. I'd be all alone otherwise.
Ooh, do a spin and answer the door again.
Hi. Let me in.
What happened?
My dad. They killed my daddy.
Who did it?
Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire.
You should leave. Wow. Talk about heartless.
You'll help me? I'm so scared.
Aw. Do a spin. Answer the door. Hi.
Are you open or not?
Do you know the bald man? Why would we ask her about that?
Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you.
Who are you?
I dance. Ballet. You can tell?
You remind me of someone.
Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say.
Prove that you're a person.
2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you. Did I pass test? You open or no?
See, I'm torn. They said the cat must enter, right?
I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy.
I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Why did the cat have to be attached to, like, the world's most suspicious person? Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Villages? Who describes cities as villages? Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpit. People are gonna think we're some kind of freak.
Yeah, let me see your armpits.
FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. Yeah, well, a lot of people don't have hair in their armpits by choice. That's really a poor identification criteria. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. You can shoot them with your gun. All right, time to check some armpits. It's the potato cellar. The potatoes, aren't looking too hot. In which case, we should not be in the cellar because rotting potatoes let off, cyanide gas. Why was that such a huge drop-off? What? Oh my god. Are we, like, wading in this? This is, like, waist deep. Why is there an option to go to the basement? Is this where we bury all of the dead bodies? Alright, check the radio. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? At the moment, I've got too many people to talk to, not enough energy. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. 891-533. Does that take energy? It's the ugliest cat, look at him! He's so ugly! No, talk to the cat.
Hey kid, why you talking to a cat?
His eyes are so swollen. Pet the cat. You reach out and pet the cat. Oh my god, it's got a cat. You can pet it. It passes the test. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Bone roulette. We'll save that because if it costs energy, then I don't want to do it. We need to test people. Okay, well, I'm 1000% sure that the kid's not a doppelganger. You, though. Okay, so we've got 3 people we need to test. So we're gonna give you... Did you go see your husband? I can barely even get out of bed. Everything hurts and I'm exhausted. I'm pretty sure I'm only alive still out of spite. Everything was on me. The kids, my husband, the whole house. But sometimes he did things that made it almost tolerable. Can we talk later? I need to rest. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I need to test you. Show me your armpits. Look then. Look at my armpits. That counts as hair, right? Ran out of deodorant ages ago. Don't hold it against me. Like, shaven armpits are still armpits with hair. I assume when they say hairless armpit, they mean like completely bare of any hair, trace of hair ever growing there.
Hey, buddy, what's on your mind?
How's it going?
Feeling just fine, buddy. I took a peek inside your fridge, by the way. Man, if I knew you had that much beer. How'd you score it anyway? Your uncle working a brewery or something? Bah, whatever. You can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and watching the big game. You'd even meet...
This guy definitely killed his wife. Why'd you freeze?
Nah, I was just thinking is all. Hey, buddy, what's on your mind? Me? Sure thing, buddy. Got nothing to hide and no reason to, neither. Let's see those armpits. Buddy, you sure about this? I mean, go ahead.
Get it off the screen.
Nothing to see here. Thick, hairy, and got some kind of fungus going on. Probably picked it up sleeping down with a dog.
Can I just shoot him anyway? Can I just get those armpits out of my house? I really don't want to see your armpits.
Kitty is here. What more you need?
Why are you here?
What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? You test me. Ha, yes, be sure of something.
Let's see those armpits.
Stare, sniff, what else? Enjoy it?
Must resist urge. Children's Day. Get it? Because there's a child here? I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. And they said, Daddy, Daddy. I'll talk to you. Just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Aww. What about you, Kitty? Do I need to see your armpits too? Pick up the cat. Meow, meow, meow. We can carry the cat around. Yes! Damn. Is he sleeping? Does he just every night he has a stroke? and falls unconscious. We go in the basement at night? No. He doesn't even mention, he doesn't even say why he's not going in there. It's just no. Ooh, a second game with Aurora Borealis and that pale, creepy guy. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. It's hot enough outside to burn all the flesh off of a skull? No. Poor girl. She's a loony one. Who else is here? Oh, there's 2 people in this room, right? Okay. What do you want? Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we need to take someone else from your household. Are they going to take one like every other day? Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, and we allow them time to rest. I mean, yeah, I'd rather her leave and not get murdered by a doppelganger. A visitor, sorry. Once the tests are done, we will tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer the suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. What? If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. My mandatory appearance slip is my gun. Received 1X FEMA notice. I have an inventory? How do I see my inventory? Does this appear somewhere? Hello?
So, you're still holed up in here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit?
He's just doing his job.
Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands?
I'm doing what I can.
And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
We do a little spin and answer the door.
Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide.
Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat inside of my home? Or how did you know about the cat?
I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but you. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps I'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen?
What am I supposed to do with that information?
Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom.
Testing portends doom? Does that mean in 2 days or for the next 2 days? For 2 days yonder. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon.
Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you?
This man has the shortest torso with a newspaper? Spray can? What you got there, buddy? Also, you look like the guy from the opening cutscene who was at the computer desk.
You're not with FEMA, are you?
Trust me with what exactly? No, I'm not with FEMA.
Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth. Which means I can share something big with you.
What are you talking about?
Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control. Through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science.
I mean, he's annoying, but... Let's see, we've got what? We have 3 people already. And 1 person who might possibly be a visitor. I don't want more people.
He's so angry. You're making a mistake. People deserve to know the truth. Fine, I trusted you, and you broke my faith in humanity.
That sounds like not my problem, buddy. Do a spin. Okay, you're definitely a doppelganger.
How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here, after all.
You look unusual.
So you notice. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself.
I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? Or I'd rather not. Or I've never been good with people. Why are there 3 options here suddenly? I don't know.
You grew up with an abusive father. That's awful. I'm glad it's behind you. Letting go of anger is hard. Forgiveness is even harder. I felt the same, baby. We can talk about it, if you want to. And if you let me in, we might even be able to deal with the pain and heal together. We all need some form of comfort these days. A little care, a little affection.
You are definitely a doppelganger, a visitor, and I would be a humongous hypocrite if I just turned that guy away because we were full up and then decided, well, you know, maybe we're not quite so full. We got a little bit of extra room, so you should leave.
I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Who the hell's he?
My only regret is that I suspect that each one of these characters has like an entire story that plays out. And so I'm turning away content, if you will. Not like YouTube content, but like this game is told through the people that appear here, right? Or that you let into the house. So you get to talk to them, question them. They tell you about their lives. So this game is just kind of managing how many people's stories you get to interact with without letting so many people in that you lose the game because there's too many doppelgangers. So I am somewhat disappointed when we have to turn people away that we won't get to see like what their stories are, but you know, there's always multiple playthroughs. Smells like someone died tonight. We got a doppelganger. Well, I'm definitely gonna test then, because we have a doppelganger. And if we just let them kill, then we're gonna run out of people, right? Because there were 3 people. Now there's 2 people. So tomorrow night they're gonna kill another person, and it'll just be me and the doppelganger. So I have the choice of either letting more people in to die, or finding out who the doppelganger is and shooting them. But that will ruin the like diviner guy's quest. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. Well, yeah, if it's so hot that it's melting skin off of bones, then wildfires are almost guaranteed. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. So what's the play? It's gotta be her, right? Hello, cat. Meow. Pet the cat. Seems to actually like it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 o'clock hours. Oh, 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Like Fahrenheit 451. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Okay, well that was not very useful. Who's in my basement? Still nothing. How are we feeding all these people? Are we all just drinking beer? Does checking myself count as investigating? Screw this. Yeah, well, we were told, well, we were teased that we should skip 2 days worth of testing, right? So I guess let's just drink beer and go to bed. We'll see where it lands us. Okay, so we need to let at least one more person in tonight to avoid being killed by the doppelganger, right? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. What gunfire? The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands a man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Is he a visitor? Or does he think everybody else is a visitor? Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. I'm surprised no one's knocked at our door yet. Come and see. Witness the beginning of the end. The whole city's on fire. My God. It's like no one else is coming tonight. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Well, nobody died.
Kitty is here. What more do you need?
Are you even human?
And you? What is left in you? What does make me more worse?
Scanning, scanning.
If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. The urgency of the text does not match the urgency of this person's voice. Someone please help. Kitty? Kitty. Meow. Pet the cat. Reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Meow, meow, meow. Whee! You're a cat. What do we got? Township Day, because the town is on fire. It's so stuffy in here. What kind of things did he do? I remember this one time. He used to drive this woman around. I knew what was going on. I tolerated it at first, but I couldn't stay quiet. I nagged and nagged. He ended up switching jobs so he wouldn't see her anymore. Maybe he really did love me. Or maybe it's just all in my head. Anyway, I need to rest. We can talk later. I said one sentence. I'm pooped. Okay, but we're gonna skip another day of testing, I guess. Crack open a gold one. And go to bed. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely went to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Well, apparently my house. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. Why is all this happening just on my property? His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. No, kitty. He's actually got his eyes closed. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Don't look, YouTube. This is the most normal looking person that's come to my door so far, which means he's definitely a doppelganger. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? I don't think so. We don't have anyone like that here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place, and that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Yeah. Sure. Thanks. There aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who will make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Lost in the roots, learn the secrets of immortality from the forest. Did that activate by mistake? What was that? Also, what the hell is this? What? His eyebrows arch in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. We've got 4 people now, right? 3 people? We've got... weird gangly lady. We've got probably doppelganger mom man. And then that guy we just let in, right? Leave.
He keeps standing out there mumbling. Just leave already. Your shout startles him. A moment passes, then he turns and walks away. A literal zombie?
Hey. Can you let me in, pal?
What happened to you?
I got caught in a midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
Why aren't you at a hospital?
The hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, their whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. You mean the? Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway.
Man. It is hard to decide who to let in. Come on in.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die here alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else.
What are these for? I don't understand. Why do we need to tell people to go to a FEMA quarantine zone? Is it like a free find out if this person's a doppelganger or not slip? Someone's gonna die. I'm shocked. Also, why did I only get 2 health back? Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. Is this a test? If people have cockroaches in their ears, they're a doppelganger? An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sicky sustenance. Cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Okay. Well, it's the dawn of the 3rd day, right? We can test again? Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. It wasn't human. Okay. Fascinating. Kitty! You're not a doppelganger, right? Hard to tell the lights it or not. Okay, so. You. Aren't you worried about your kids? Probably. Oh. But probably not as much as I should be. The first one, I had no idea what I was doing. Screwed it all up. I thought I'd figured it all out by the second one, but he turned out the same. Then the third and the fourth. The doctors told me I couldn't have kids. What? When the second one came, I called him the 8th wonder of the world. Oh, okay. Miracle babies. I thought she couldn't have kids, so she just started stealing them or something. But then things got hard. It was awful. I needed to shut my eyes. We can test now, right? Photo. Can I sit? No? That's the normal aura, right? It was the, like, weird, evil aura. Disheveled and cranky as always. Man, I'm just dying for a drink.
What did you mean when you said we were immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. I want to test you. I knew you'd say that. God forbid you show this to anyone in FEMA. Is that a bad aura? You ever hear of vampires? They don't show up in photos, only move at night, and they're immortal. I don't know how to register that. Hospitality Day. I mean, it was a spooky looking aura, but it didn't have like the weird black spots that they showed in the picture, so I don't know what that means. And I only got 2 health back. Oh, right, Zombie Man.
It's so goddamn hot.
How you feeling?
Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all.
Who sent you here?
You did what needed. I know about rest. Fine. Someone sent me, but didn't say what next.
I want to find out what this is. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Okay, she didn't leave. I don't know what the FEMA notices are about. Well, let's find out. Let's see if she disappears or not. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Oh, check the windows. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Yeah, how are the dogs not all burned? How are all the animals everywhere not just all dead? Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Doggies. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. That place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes, but this time we'll need 2. 2?! Just hand 2 of your residents over, now. Everything will be back to normal soon. Fine, if it helps. Remember, help us, help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. Hey, look, she found her child. So who do we have left? We still have 2, right? We've got Gangly Girl and Reincarnation Guy.
Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it.
What exactly do you feel?
Death.
Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong.
Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that?
We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death has come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back.
So what is it you want?
We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes, death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks.
I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect.
Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
These are the questions we're asking? Like, not what exactly do these rituals involve, and I don't know. Is this like an optional quest, or do we have to do this? We do have to, he says we have to protect them, though. That sounds very difficult. Like, I've only identified successfully one doppelganger. And I've had several people die. Let's just say I'll shoot you all.
You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long.
But just shoot that guy right now.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Why aren't you indoors?
This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors. Think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple of days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, and they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order.
What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof?
Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
So why are you here?
Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol.
Just one? Half naked? So I wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again.
What? Oh god.
Do you ever dream?
Not really.
There you go. You're just like everyone else, even when they got a fever. Nothing. I wonder, is the sun to blame, or is it something else?
Do you dream?
Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me.
We got 2 guys, right? We just gave up 2. Is FEMA gonna come every day or every few days? Come in, I guess.
Thanks. I'll try to fall asleep here. The rest will probably escape me. But if someone else in this house dreams, that would be just as nice.
Okay, well, if somebody dies tonight, we know it's that guy, because things have been calm. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals has been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And a reminder, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on dangerous new cults. Kitty? You're the only person in this house that I like. Still not sure what's going on with the basement. It's just like used in an emergency or something. Okay, so what is going on in here? Talk to the hand. Hand over a FEMA notice. Get out of my house. Who are you?
Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers.
You look scared. Are you afraid?
You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she's truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountain of bones and reach her, death.
Man.
How long will you be staying?
Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Your sacred coffee table is important to our faith. Its surface is perfect for our doily book. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person to... Oh. They're all here just doing the Where's Waldo. Your visitor's dream? Did you get any sleep? I wasn't really trying to sleep. Just hope someone here still dreams, that's all. But no one shared any dreams with me yet. Maybe I don't look trustworthy. Maybe they'll open up later.
I got to test you. Let's see what changed overnight. Show me your... I guess the bleeding gums is a part of the teeth? Eyes, photo, ears, armpits, hands.
Yeah, I'll show you in a moment. I may have a bad memory, but I still remember to brush my teeth.
Again, perfect teeth, no bleeding gums.
Taking care of yourself is important. Makes all this seem a little more normal. I wonder, can you tell a visitor by their dreams?
Let's see your armpits.
For some reason they hurt, like they're irritated.
Ugh, why are you rotting? Why? What?
So? Not good?
I want to test this guy, but this guy is being super sus right now. Like, he definitely doesn't have any hair in his armpits, because he doesn't have any flesh on his armpits. I need to test you. What do we do? Eyes? Photo? Ears? We haven't done an ears on anybody yet. I assume we're looking for like bugs crawling out of their ears or something.
Haven't heard that one before. Why not? Let's give it a try.
This dude is a straight up zombie. What is this? I mean, there's no bugs. Okay. Well, I'm going to bed. I like that there's 5 people in this room, and I just have so many other rooms that are just completely unoccupied. They all want to be in that room. Oh, let's look at the windows first. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Is that the guy that we talked to last night? FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. What? Why are they dead? One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Oh. At least you're okay, kitty. 2 FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Yeah, well, nobody's cut him down. He's been up there for like a week.
Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot I can barely breathe, and people are acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other. I don't get it.
Wait, you seriously don't know what's happening? And also, do you not watch TV? He's wearing a sports jersey. He definitely watches TV.
No, I don't. The news freaks me out, so I just try to ignore it, but my parents watch it. One morning I woke up and they were going crazy, so they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They still haven't come back. I keep waiting, but they're just gone. I need to know the truth. Where did they go? So please, tell me what's happening.
Visitors crawled out from underground. You can't trust anyone.
Oh, God. What if those visitor things killed them? Crap, why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. What am I supposed to do now?
We have enough people. We've got 5 people in one room, and then like one more person in another, right? There's too many people here. You should leave.
I don't even know what to do. Maybe you want something from me? How about coffee? I also have some gum. I only have a few pieces left, but they're yours if you want them.
I don't take bribes.
Yeah, that's probably the safer option. I'll go back home, just in case they return. Yeah, they'll come back soon, I'm sure, I think. I hope. Bye, stranger.
Sorry, buddy. You seem an alright sort, but that kind of thing will get you killed.
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless.
What does that mean?
All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
I don't understand.
It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. You're there, yes?
He looks very ragged now.
The feeling is worse now. Strange. Is it because of all this destruction?
Do you need some help?
I've already got all the help I need. I feel weaker. My sight can't reach as far as it did before. It's probably not you, or her. This happened once before at the very beginning. Everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I do not wish to scare you. Simply thinking aloud. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like fog. You have a basement, yes? Something's there, beneath the soil, though I can't quite see what.
Why do I need it?
Goodness, I can't think clearly. Though in the soil, I see one more thing. Don't jump. Not yet. I should rest.
Help me. I've been shot. I'm not gonna last long.
Is this a man or a woman? It looks like she might have a, they might have a mustache? I'm not sure.
What happened?
Yeah, I broke out of one of them. They came knocking during a sweep and grabbed me right off my doorstep. They were already scanning me the second I cracked open the door. Next thing I know, they're scribbling shit into their tablets and telling me I gotta come with them. I told them to fuck off, so they cuffed me like some criminal. I got away eventually, though.
Tell me about the female quarantine zones.
Picture an empty parking lot, fenced off with a couple of tents scattered around, then fill the empty space with big-ass shipping containers they shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. And their security's a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me. Then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle and fucking legged it.
Again, I got too many people as it is. I got one person that might be an actual zombie. I've got another person that's probably a doppelganger, but hasn't done anything yet. Well, I don't know. She might not be a doppelganger, but she sure as hell ain't human. And then I've just got one weirdo who thinks he's immortal. So I don't want to juggle too many people. You should leave.
Fuck! Right now, damn it, I'm either bleeding out on your doorstep or you let me in and help me patch up. Come on, man, I'm ready to give you everything I got. Here, how about Energeca? I got nothing else on me. Please, I'm gonna die out here.
I don't take bribes.
Of course, I should have known. You're just like the others, a bunch of scared little rats, hiding in your holes and locking everyone else out. Whatever. Have a nice fucking night, asshole.
Are we done? We're not done. What are you supposed to be?
Oh shit, someone actually lives here. My bad, I thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Hello. Listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, you know, people.
Why are you alone?
Who'd want to tag along with me, eh? People lump me in with the dregs of society, like I'm any worse than the rest of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of, and I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, never fit in with any one group, so now I'm slumming it out here alone.
How did you survive alone?
No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments. Grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. At a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good. Almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place. Thought it was empty. No offense meant, but since you're living here, think I could stay for a while, eh? I got stories, seen plenty of stuff out there.
Should leave.
Hey, don't kick me out, man. Let me see what I got in here in my bag first. All right, a knife, gonna need that. Bandages, sure. An old flask, empty mine. Ain't much help. Ah, here we go. Cigarettes. Take it, fella. Let me just crash here till morning.
I don't take bribes.
No worries. Say, don't happen to know if any of these houses nearby are empty, do ya? Just passing through. Won't stick around, promise. You, gone already? Alrighty then, I guess I'll be going too.
We're turning them all away until these cultists get out of my house. No! Somebody died! Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though the new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any question about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. 0000451. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. What should I know about the ears? Ears? Wait, let me consult with management and I'll get back to you. Please state your question. What? What am I supposed to do about their eyes? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and/or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause of both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Armpits. To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing your hands. What? Yeah, I think everybody I've checked the armpits of was following that advice already. What should I know about nails? To ensure proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and/or false results. Useless. Fuck. It was one of the cultists. We're in trouble. Which one of you was it? Why are you so obsessed with dreams? Who said I'm obsessed? That's a weird conclusion to come to. Aren't you even a little curious what our subconscious is trying to tell us? What are we hiding in these heads of ours? We all hide things from ourselves. You, for example, are you avoiding people because someone hurts you? That's what makes all this interesting for me. You know what? I'll tell you about the last dream I had. A huge black train was chasing me. My legs were rooted to the ground. I screamed and woke up. But I was driving the train too, charging right at myself, unable to stop. Didn't he have, like, perfect teeth? Did we test this already? He seems alright. Ah, so it's not just a normal one. It has some sort of aura. It looks kind of empty. Are you sure this thing even works? I mean, does an aura even exist? Have you seen one? Dreams exist, at least. They used to, but an aura. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. Why is someone looking for you? I was in the epicenter of the shitstorm when everything went down, in the area where those things started crawling out. You ever hear those stupid urban legends about demons on the outskirts of town? Never mind, nobody remembers stuff like that now. Turns out they weren't just rumors, and FEMA knew about it all along. They claimed there wasn't anything supernatural going on. Now the sun's burning everyone to a crisp, while monsters from the underground are killing off the survivors. Basically, FEMA realized they screwed up big time, and now they're scrambling to cover up their incompetence. I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I want to test you. Show me your teeth. All right. No, they're not perfect teeth. They are white. Haven't had a chance to brush them the past few weeks. Lucky me. I want to test you. Eyes. Haven't slept in days. No red eyes. These tests are so useless. We've had at least one, if not multiple, visitors in this house, and none of the only one test has been conclusive, and that was the very first visitor I shot. Every other test has been completely inconclusive. Hard to sleep when your daughter's gone. But your eyes are completely fine. How can you say that? You don't even have red eyes. Is my game just bugged or what? The tests are completely useless. All of the tests are ambiguous. Whatever. Hello? Why am I super short? I assume I'm dreaming. Spooky dream. Also, the sensitivity settings are, have reverted back to super sensitive again. Whoa, oh! Walk a mile in their shoes. Have a very strange dream. What? Kitty, run, hide. Something terrible is happening. Am I still dreaming? Is this a waking dream? How did I sleep through somebody tearing all the doors off the hinges in the house? The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Diplomacy Day. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Hello? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Good. I never want to see you again. There's nobody. All the doors are ripped down. There's nobody in the house. So you're alone. Must be hard. For you. For us. How do we check a district when there's nobody living in it? All right then. Goodbye. What even happened? Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Are they? Are they really? Wait, they're all dead. You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. This game is very obtuse. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck, but I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town? Or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs, and you enact justice as swiftly as possible? Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? Do I? He's got a kid. Little girl. Not sure how old. Is that our neighbor? His wife? Well, fuck the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Let's say only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. I don't know. Show hands. Show me your hands. TV made me do it. Check a person for visitor signs for the first time. What? The achievements are bugged because I've been checking people non-stop every day. Clean. Yeah, fucking course they're clean. Let me tell you something. Here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. Yep. I haven't got time for this bullshit. I'll test you properly next time. Well, there probably won't be a next time because I think I'm about to get a game over here because my house has been ripped to shreds and there's nobody left here. And the cultists are mad. No one's left. Is this because of the dream? I guess? I don't know. Was it? Is it because the cultist died and Death was angry so she just killed everybody in my house? Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately at 000-451. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. You know what? Well, I mean, yeah, we'll be able to use this information in future runs, because we definitely had people who had fungus in their underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. So you almost have to play a run and then lose, get deep enough that you get all this information, but ultimately lose, and then take all of that information that you gained into a future run. Hello, kitty. Pet the cat. It's like the teeth. There's a primary identifier, like getting the white teeth information from the TV allows you to check teeth, but you don't know about the bleeding gums until later. So you could potentially have like dirty teeth with bleeding gums, but you wouldn't necessarily know at the time that bleeding gums is a sign that they're a visitor. Also, all the doors are back on my house again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume that everybody in my house dying simultaneously was the result of death being very angry with us. So I guess I'll check myself. Check our teeth. We've got white teeth. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. Armpits? Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up, maybe it'll help. I mean... Isn't this pointing to us being a visitor? If anything, this is gonna fool the hunter guy. I need to check myself, check our... ears? No buggies. What kind of report was that anyway? Anyway, we've experienced the cult, so 000451. Let's tell about the cult. Hello, this is Third Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide... Yeah. Please state your question. We can't tell them about the cult? Huh. Can we call the neighbor's house? See if one of those other people pick up? 788-248. Okay. Check the radio. They shouldn't have burned the bodies. It drains? Draws. It draws. If they remains, it wouldn't have cut. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, shit. I assume that could get us in trouble with the hunter guy, because if we had dug in the dirt, our fingernails would be dirty, and if we showed him our hands, he would have been like, "Haha, you've got dirty fingernails," and then he would shoot us. But I think we're gonna die anyway. We're in a bad spot right now, and there's a good chance we're gonna get a visit from the Pale Man again tonight. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared, perhaps. What if they ran not from FEMA, but something worse? It's Reconciliation Day. Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Wait, the radio said burning the corpses draws the attention of something. So they're going into my backyard and immolating themselves to draw some horrible creature to my house. Oh. Burning houses blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Hey, hello? I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Or yeah, it's mine. Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Or where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home, probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You're really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? I mean, they did say normal people are more likely to be visitors, but I have nobody here if the Pale Man comes, so I need people in the house. No way! Whoa! You even got carpet? Sweet! But whatever. At least death didn't take our cat from us. Whee! They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why do you keep coming here? Now, why not just break the door down? Does the unknown scare you? Do you often wonder why you're still alive? Seems like you're more concerned with what comes after the end. So you die. What then? You're just gone forever? Will you feel anything? But I'm more curious about something else. Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of a few who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. So, answer the Pale Visitor's question for the last time. What? Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. Why didn't you stay home? I feel truly unwell, and I'm not just talking about the gangrene, alas. Each morning I wake, and I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. The city's noise clings to me like sweat, the frenzy, the scramble. Man desperately chasing a chance at survival. But out here, you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here, slowly, quietly, truly savor those final moments. How did you get gangrene? A fair question. For now, I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed, every day, little by little. And oh, it was beautiful, until the others came. And well, I trust you can surmise the rest. Now I stand here before you, alone. So what are the possible outcomes here? So we have one person in the house. If that person is a visitor, I assume we just die because the visitor has nobody to target but us, right? I don't know if that's a mechanic or not, but I assume that if there's a visitor and they roll to do an attack that night, it always goes to another guest in your house first before you, and if there are no guests, then you just die, maybe? I'm not sure. So if we have another person here, then we double the chances that one of them is a visitor and then the other person gets killed. But if one of them is a visitor, then the other guest will die instead of us. So that's my thinking anyway. I can't prove it, but let's go ahead and invite you in. It truly is quieter here than any place I've been. I do not yet know if you see beauty as I do, but tell me, the bodies, do you cast them away into the great night? Keep mine when the time comes. Whee!
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Can I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted, and any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, and they set the building on fire. I can still feel the terrified little eyes watching me. God, this is dark. Do I want a third person? If FEMA comes and takes 2 people away, we'll still have 1 person left, right? But with 3 people, we're almost guaranteed to have a visitor at this point. And you look rather normal. Come in. I'm sorry, but is that neat man with gangrene you have here? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. They remind me of those people who the children. I'm sorry. Interesting dynamic. So one of them it might be a visitor, and they're trying to get the other one kicked out, right? Because I assume if she's already here and the gangrene guy comes, she'll be like, oh my god, you invited him in, I have to go. Or something like that. But again, the more normal they look, the more likely they are to be a visitor, right? And she looks rather normal. You should leave. I don't blame you, but please, promise me something before I go. If you ever come across a lone child in need, please take care of them. Goodbye. I already have one in my house. Assuming that they don't get murdered tonight before I even get the chance to talk to them because the other guy's a visitor. Breaking news! Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at alarming rates. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions about identifying the visitors, call the hotline 000-451. End of broadcast. Dispatch to all FEMA units. New directives. Code 451 is replaced with code 955. Oh, so what you call 00955? Do not burn bodies. Apply lie instead. Repeat, code 451 is burning remains to contain 3 threat posed by the subject. 00955? Damn. It's 00451, they're replacing 451 with 955, right? Hey kid. Ugh, I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can. And honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back and I'm my own damn boss. I need to check you... let's see your teeth, I guess. Weird thing to ask. And hey, you try anything and I'll bust your face in, for real. And those bleeding gums I see, and white teeth. Dun dun dun. I need to check you. Eyes. Watch those hands. One wrong move and you're losing an eye.
I'm sorry, she has red eyes? Like, not even just like redding of the eye, she has an actual red eye. Not the fridge. It's probably a waste at this point, but what else do we check? Hands. Here. Painted nails. Damn, I should have saw that one coming. Shit. She's so suspicious.
You know what, old man? I don't even care anymore. Make up your mind already. Either shoot me or cut the bullshit.
Fuck. I mean, the braces could just be from, or the braces. The bleeding gums could be from the braces, I guess. And her eyes weren't actually reddened, they were just red colored. But how do you interpret that? She didn't have rapid movement of the pupils.
Mom always nagged me about my hands, blah blah blah. That's not ladylike. Because you know what the most important thing in life is? To find a husband and pop out a kid. Real cool stuff, right? Yeah, I'll fucking pass.
I don't know. I'm also having a hard time justifying, like, shooting a teenage child. Oh no. Where's the other guy? You are literally green.
A sonnet of silence.
How's your hand?
Though it beats, it is barren of feeling. No warmth remains, only the dolorous ache, a spectral chill. Suddenly he's turned Shakespearean. But such, alas, is to be expected, for I wish to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored. I cherished our time. Silent we sat, yet I understood her fully. Then it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never truly knew her. Perhaps I merely wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love with a love that is more than love.
Cool story, bro. Well, let's see if somebody dies tonight.
Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange, shapeless mass. It looks like sludge.
You wonder if something melted, then flesh. What? You wonder if something melted, then flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. You mean the?
If prayers mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster.
Oh. What the hell was that? Witness horrors beyond your comprehension just outside your ...
FEMA officers around the burned bodies. They document the cultist's death.
No, they are not.
Faces frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something horrible before dying.
There are no FEMA officers. Kitty?
Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is.
How you holding up?
Same as always. I even told my brother, man up, look out for your family. And what did he do? Folded like a total pussy. Now his family's either buried or in fucking pieces. How do you think the world ended up in this whole mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. Saw a family not long ago. Stocky dad. Held it together even with the visitors screaming at the windows. Got his family out the back door. Ran off into the woods. I put down the freaks, but they never came back. Thought they were done for, but days later they found me. First one through the trees, his daughter, shotgun in hand. Eyes wild but alive. That's what I respect. Nothing like my brother. If he'd died sooner, his family might have made it. Anyway, that's enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them.
But we know our eyes are fine, right? Because we checked ourselves, so show him our eyes.
Open them damn eyes wider. Quit fucking with me.
No, I'm not a visitor. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Alright. Still doesn't mean you're safe. You're free to go. For now. I don't got time for this shit. I'm done here. you won't see me again. Enjoy what's left.
Hello? I think you got the face wrong when you were constructing your human identity.
I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you?
I don't need anything from you.
I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can just help you understand the cause and effect relationship behind the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69, like 2 circling schools of fish. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, understand?
Okay, and?
There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand?
But we also have the deal with the skinny guy, right? The pale man. Although he said we won't see him again. Are we past him being a threat? Because he said if we made a deal if we ever had 2 visitors in the house at once that we would just automatically lose, right? So the only threat that we really have at this point is if FEMA shows up, takes 2 people away, and then I have nobody. But if the skinny guy is not coming around anymore, then it doesn't matter, right? Come in.
Ah, delightful. You're quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house.
You just said there was a bunch of evil in my house.
Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest a minute?
What? You chose to walk all the way over here specifically?
No. I didn't plan to come here, don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume.
You could have just kept walking. Why did you stop here?
Thuh, if you got wigs in those ears, dearie.
Nope, I specifically checked that already.
I'm tired of walking. Here, I'd have a chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice tatter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something, and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest a while.
You should leave.
Thuh, turned away everywhere I go. For my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually, even if they say they never will. Well, I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even you will find yourself in need someday, dearie. Who will you turn to then?
I don't need any more people. I'm already suspicious of everyone that I have. No! I should have just stuck with 2 people. Breaking news! FEMA has just arrested a majority of the government officials. What? The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition... One moment. Just in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. What? No new symptoms to check for today? Kitty? Pick up the cat. Spin the cat. Wiggly cat. Alright, what do we got? This is 18.8. We couldn't contain it. The subject has left the city perimeter. Immediate backup required. We need backup now. We can't contain the subject alone. He's coming here. No! Well, we know she wasn't a doppelganger, but... Christ.
Want a reading?
How do you know so much about me?
Ah, What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter's in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. How about we check your face and then maybe shoot you in it? Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your tests. I shall see right through you anyway. Show me those teeth. That is way, way, way too many teeth. Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see your destiny in them? You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Surely you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus are simply a quarrel. If you kill me, you'll be doomed to bang! What? Your turn. How many teeth you got? A sonnet of silence. Tell me about that girl. Always in her eyes burned the chill, pale light of the moon. She was the antithesis of cataclysm. You see, there is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in proportion, and I yearn to unravel her secrets. Now she is my monument, my beacon to guide me when I depart. I need to test you. All that I am has long since become a story. Let's see your teeth. I remember how pearls shone in her mouth, how I cherished her smile. Okay, buddy, just show me your damn teeth. White teeth. And mine, like fallen autumn leaves, turned to mulch in October rain. I don't understand. Nobody in this game has had anything but white teeth. I don't know if the white is just, or the yellow of the teeth is just not displaying properly or what, but I have never ever seen non-white teeth in any of the people that I've tested. Behold, the cost of love. Like, the people just say I don't have white teeth, but their teeth are white. I need to test you. Show me your eyes. Even the memory of her eyes unsettles me so. Forgive me, you wish to see my own. Everybody has to go. They say those who weep over much see the world in deeper shades, but I have not wept in a long time. I no longer search for her face. Acceptance is truly the hardest lesson. We've got one more energy to burn. What else do we check? What other options do we have? Teeth, eyes. I mean, his hands are gangrene, so it's not really useful. Armpits, photo. Ears. Yeah, I don't know what photo is going to show us very well. I'm probably going to shoot him anyway, but oh. What is it? Oh, that's his gangrene. Well then, how do I appear? Or rather, what was it you saw? Intriguing. Whatever. I am coming to you, my dearest. Get them all out of here. Ah. Just me and you, kitty? Kitty? Oh, there you are, kitty. Just me and you, kitty. Can't trust anybody anymore. There's no time for this today. Are we just going straight to the door? What is this? Okay. I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse from here, but I have to try. I have no more survivors. Gotta defend myself any way I can. You reach out and pet the cat. Oh. I can't even go see what was in the basement.
this world's curse, but maybe there's still a chance to I miss the rest. You make your way down to the cellar with the other survivors. What other survivors? It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food store should last for a month or two. You mean all the rotting potatoes? You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. What? You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. Waiting for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. Some hope the sun will finally burn the ground to ash or fade into darkness. Others seek the end on their own terms. Dragging out the inevitable is more painful than a swift end. No one envies the living. One day, you catch an announcement on the radio. Solar activity is fading. Scientists predict that in a couple of days, we'll be safe to go outside during daylight hours in a few days' time. You feel disappointment. You realize you'll live through this year after all. But then what? Will next summer be the last? The thought of waiting for the end is a suffocating burden. But at least one of the others seems happy. There are no others. Who knows, maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you. I love that tune. So is this the end? Did we win? The end? Survive till the end. Yo, we survived our first trip through the game. Trioskas. Excellent. I've watched a couple of streamers play through the demo like a year ago, way back. So I know that it's very tricky to get through. Even the demo, which was only like the first few days of the game. Here, let's just show a full screen here. So I know that it's not a fixed decision on whether or not any particular guest at the house is going to turn out to be a visitor. So it's not like I knew ahead of time who was going to be a visitor and who wasn't. I'm pretty sure that's random. So I'm super... It's interesting to me that I managed to get through it on the first try, but I'm pretty sure there are other endings for us to check out. Like, I know the cultists, if we can do their quest, we'll probably get something a little bit different. And again, like I said earlier, each of the guests in the house has a story that we can get through. Some of them are less interesting than others, but I would like to play this through a few more times and just get different people in the house, keep them alive for long enough that we can actually hear their story. Like, the only person whose story we really got a good amount of was the child collecting lady who had 5 kids, and her story was just extremely boring. Like, her story was just, I lost all my kids and I hate my husband. Like, there wasn't really much there, but there were definitely some other characters that I found way more interesting. I'd like to get some more of their story. So we'll have to do another run through. I'm not sure if I'll do it immediately, but we'll definitely throw this on the list of things to do some videos on here shortly. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this playthrough of No, I'm Not a Human, then hit like and subscribe. If you want to try out No, I'm Not a Human for yourself, head over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you thought of the game, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.